All right. Good day, everyone. My name is Tambo Manafras, aka the hip hop teacher, aka Money can do something. Yeah, Charlie. Today's episode, it's all about life story. We are coming to go deep into the life of some young man who has been. He is an entrepreneur. No, I'm not going to introduce him. I'm never going to introduce him because the guy and Gasa will be introduction on its own. Charlie, after this short break, we they come back. We they can look at some life stories, deep into the life stories of some young man. We'll be right back. Alright, Charlie, you are welcome back. As you can see, Charlie, today they look like some the rasta they grow, yeah. Because my chairman to do you also, Charlie. You have to do so. Yo, Charlie, you are welcome.
Thanks, bro.
They say Corona come.
Oh, make you know already, Charlie. Corona will go fight down.
Alright.
One side.
So as you know, my name is Tambo Manafras. So my people would like to know you. Who do we have today?
I'm August-Kendo Nego. That's what people know me for. But probably people call me Kendo. That's like it. All the time. Before you hear about me in town, it will be like Kendo.
Kendo.
And then the other name you can hear is Ellie.
Okay, so
and then
yeah, they like the Evid and the Nikki Eliken.
Eliken. Okay, that one too.
Your name is Chaupas.
That one today. People say they call me Hazard.
But the current one where they feel now.
Aha. So now the people say make I take the thing go different levels. So
some name be at the C before.
Nah, forget helmet. Nah, right now I'm down to Mr. Ripley. That's my brand name.
Mr. Ripley.
Yeah, I'm the owner of Ripley Media Vision and then Ripley Photography. So,
okay, so we'll go into that shortly.
Alright, bro.
But this episode, actually, you know the episode already. We can't go into like some lifestyles where you see that in way make you up to where you did right now. Things where you do campus, then what they do right now, then things that be what we can look at. So we want to start from beginning. How was the beginning like? What you grow for? How the growing be like? So the way they look right out there.
Oh,
I go see the beginning.
I've grown up literally in Mafikumase.
Volta region.
Most of my life has been in Mafikumase.
Okay.
And you know, my dad was one of the big guys around then, so he has the name. And then we grew in Mafikumase. If you come to Mafikumase, it's a second formula, step by step. You just know that like these are the people. So they are my big brothers and sisters. Along the line, I've traveled to places to learn stuff, and then school came in.
Let's take it from school. Yeah, I like school. Yeah, they like the school matter. If it's school where the issues there, school came in. Now, let's start from beginning. Your school foundation.
Okay.
Where do we start?
I started school from the KG was EP KG.
That's Mafikumase.
Yeah. And then I went to Mafikumase EP Primary.
Okay.
At class 6, I was the ASP then, and
okay, so before we are getting into the conversation now. Before the ASP, before you became an ASP, if you say you didn't like school like that also.
I like book. I like to read a lot.
You like book or you like school?
I like to read a lot.
No.
It's not really about the school, but I just like to read a lot. That's me.
So you are good at reading, like reading about things.
Yes.
But the school going, if you are the
the school going, but Charlie, I go lie you. I don't like school cry.
So SP we know they like school.
Nah, the day cry now they were going to make me the ASP. I was at home. So
where they call you saving council?
I was coming now. They were at assembly. They were electing new prefects. So I was just there.
I just the kind of way they work council.
Now I want to be at the back.
So some big nigga be like that.
I see you see my nigga and I go big. Now I was there. They said, "Oh, Nego Maoli." Wow, what's up? Say ASP. I was surprised.
As I did class 6, me I go play all the schools for my town. So at the time I can't go some school for class 6. You know the post they give me. I don't know how they see me. They give me worship prefect.
Maybe they see something in you. So I was the ASP back then. We had Mr. Zoka of blessed memory, and then we had some few teachers. Old memories, man.
Come to GHS. What can you remember that makes you?
Hey, Mr.
Sometimes
Zikwi,
you can't.
This man, the man stress my life.
Stress your life.
Hey, so we were at Form 2. We are supposed to be given positions as prefects to lead at Form 3.
Okay.
Mr. Zikwi said, me and Kasa, I don't like school. So he wants me to be the flag boy.
Okay, God bless our hope.
Hey, now this job that man is not inside no. He gave me the post. He said he want me to be the flag boy.
So I remember say those days you did assembly morning time.
You have to put the flag.
The flag for go up, closing
with,
for come down.
So
you know for this
he knows I have to be early at school to make sure that the flag is there. Then when they start the anthem, no, I'll pull it to the top, and then after that I'll pull it back. This day, I don't know what happened. I was at home. Actually, I didn't know what happened. I can't remember, but I remembered what happened when he whipped me. They started the anthem before I got to the campus, so I wanted to put the
to the level where the anthem is.
Before I was trying, no, now the flag has reached the top before the song has finished. I say, Mr. Zippy, whip me at the back, eh? Daddy, I told you I don't want to work again, so he gave me language prophet. Okay. That was when he started from. Like, I'm somebody who wants to learn new things every day. So yeah, that's where it started from. And there were a couple of things that happened at JHS.
So has there been any instance where you feel like right now they me are tired of school and no one go again?
Hey, Charlie. Now one day, as if this is my big brother, so we could tell you.
What happened?
See, let me use this opportunity to say a big thanks to some people. J2, Jank, Nejo, LAB there is a name. But Vivi, Charlie, if not for them, I'm not sure that I'll go to the school.
How it happened? I want to know that particular side. What?
There was this time that they had this game center at the 4 Junction in Mafikumase, my hood where I grew up. And, you know, I've been going there a lot because I like to play games. My brothers used to, like, they make me get used to it.
To those kind of machines.
Like, we play games, that time, not PlayStation, no, Police Station.
Okay.
Then we use cartridge.
Alright.
I'm used to those stuff. So, when I got the PlayStation, it was a bit faster and then it's fun. You understand? Yeah. So I wanted to just play more of games. I don't go to school, I go to play the game at the 4 Junction there. Then they noticed that I've not been going to school.
Okay.
So one day they just planned. My big brother J2 and Jank and Vivi, they just planned that they'll catch me and then send me back to school. Hey, me street boy.
That time you figure say, yeah, you come. You are right.
Let me say,
it be you.
I come. So that morning they cooked and they said we should eat. We were eating and I'm noticing that everybody is standing up.
Okay.
They are washing their hands.
So that time when they beat you, they play for your mind side.
Charlie, to remain. Hey, bro. See, my myself no come saying this boy them plan against me.
Because street boy they hard.
My mind they tell me say, oh, I know it's all.
That time they be
very good. So I did eat. Now see say the people that they come out. Something can't tell me say, then they come my body. But I can't notice say this thing be planting.
The thing they choke.
I want to wash my hand away, they hold me. Like my bro hold me for here. J2 hold me, Jank to hold me then. Like I don't do my body giddy. When they hold me, Charlie kitty. We go to school. Oh, people say, hey, no go. I go school with chair.
Oh,
with chair,
they
bro.
miss you.
But then that headmaster, Mr. Sida, that man, he has helped me a lot. The man say make I can't register my body for in there every day. Special register, bro. So if I go school, I for go register. So if I don't go register, means I don't come school.
Just like you can't job if you can't sign.
Simple. I they go sign in. Then I go sign out. If you don't see some, you don't understand. Oh, this in a
student with the attendance.
That's it, Kobo. This man with the call Kobo. That name will be senior name. Hey, the man say he won't keep me for your office 6 canes. Say, come me, I don't come school one day. I still go back game center. Come on, man. I be street boy. Hey, bro, I bro.
If you what?
I be street boy.
If you so you dey feel or if you so you dey.
Well, being a street boy is like me doing my stuff and then not making it look like as if I'm
somebody is being pressured.
Yeah, I just do my things the way I want to do it, so that nobody will come and tell me that, oh, do this for me, and then they'll
like you are on your own.
They will carve your life. I don't want anybody to carve my life.
So you are feeling like you get independence.
That time, if I there, you go. I say, hey,
this guy there,
he be chairman.
That time they rasta everything.
Oh, I left my hair. I said I go to Rasta. See, this thing, before my music career, this thing, that's the only thing that my brother did to me that has been paying me from days.
He make it spoil.
That one was SHS days. You know, we buy these music books. and we learn the lyrics.
Yeah.
Good. I've learned
Castro,
me, I was learning
Rihanna.
Show me, baby, show me what being lonely.
If you can say they do somebody.
I didn't learn Westlife.
You are in love.
Oh, an empty street, an empty house, a hole inside my heart. I'm all alone.
So if that's you take the street.
No, I be like I did say those things now. I did rap lyrics for my book inside, like for my own lyrics. Even though back then it might not make sense, but then I came back from vacation and then J2 saw the book. Charlie, my big brother burned the book, bro. He burned the book.
So those times it was strictly education, nothing apart from education. Education.
But then it was good though. If like they were not there to put me on track, it would have been bad for me. I love the fact that they put me on track. Like I posted something the last time on my birthday. Like J2 is my God on earth.
Okay.
Because before I'll get to, I'm getting emotional, bro. Before I'll get to even this photography thing, you know. See, let's continue with the school stuff and then we'll
okay, so let's say we have finished the JHS. We they go step by step because you go side.
SHS, I don't give it talk. I don't give it.
You go can't end for uni.
I don't give it talk.
I don't sure say so. The SHS there.
I went to school. Fortunately for me, I met this man, Mr. Kakani. See, Kakani, wherever you are.
Tiger. Which school was that?
At the SEC, at the Senior High School.
Volta region.
Yeah. Mr. Kakani Courage.
Yeah, I kind of man, pa, some Rasta teacher be like that.
I'm very grateful for whatever you've done.
If my mentor be that.
I remember when I used to chat you with this Nokia Yam, and then you used to advise me when we come on vacation. Kakani, trust me, I'm very, very grateful.
So you mean they inspire your hairstyle?
Nah. See, if I want to be Rasta cry, it would have been from this. But then I met him.
From that time, the time when they equip you for
the street. He's a man who, like, he mentored me.
Okay.
He doesn't act as if he's my teacher.
They play the brother role.
He open up and then show me stuff that I need to know. Okay. He allow me to the lab anytime I want to go to the lab, and then he make me feel comfortable around him. So yeah, it's a good feeling.
So that was SS.
Yeah.
So let's say he actually mentored you.
Oh, but then Kakani and Kasa said me now we get issue. Hey, sometimes we now with this social media. Then you post something now I go this and meet them apart the Selassie.
You don't know say be Selassie when it's Selassie.
No, I know they might be classmates for at the SEC.
Okay.
I just want to make a play plus my teacher.
Check like I know some Selassie they sell sneakers and stuff.
Oh no beyond.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you play at the play we Billy school no Kakani say make I go the corner inside. Then make I raise my hand. I did the throughout the
social class. Media self he carry can school.
No. See, the man I like the way he is. He's disciplined. He they play plus we that's what I talk. There are things that people have to know. You have to know how to play with people when they are close with you. Okay. There's social media playing, and then they are playing that you don't have to take to social media. That thing I can't forget to. I raised my hand in the corner of the classroom for the whole period. Then I understand something that there's privacy and respect to anybody that you know on social media. You understand? You can't just stand up and then play with anything on social media because it can go far. People have audiences, and you don't know who will see what you are posting. So he punished me, but I love him anyway. He's one of my biggest people that I want to meet again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was your senior high issues. Now let's get to where the real business starts.
My real business started when, it's a very, very, very sad moment for me, but I will just take it like that. At least it has given me a way to be where I am today. So. You know, God does things that you can't tell. He knows what he's doing, and then he can carve your life anyhow you want to carve it without your knowledge. So it's what happened when I got admission into the University of Education, Winneba. I was going to read ICT, BSc ICT actually. And, you know, I was supposed to leave to school. These dates, that's why I don't like August. Anything August, I don't like it.
Okay.
My mom died in August, my dad died in August. So, I don't like the month.
August and Kasa.
I'm supposed to leave to school on 19th August 2012. So, my mom, she wanted to get me some stuff like Gary, some little provisions.
Yeah. As a Voltarian there, you go school, you carry
Charlie,
there.
mommy go say make you do something give you. So the 20th is the Monday that we have to report on campus. But then I want to go on 19th. But she said that she'll wait so that she'll get me some stuff before I go on Monday. The Monday is the 20th of August 2012. I was at DSTV Center at Anchor Ridge Place in Mafikomansi.
Yeah.
I was watching Chelsea match against Norwich also. I can't really figure it out, but I think it was one of those.
But I know it's surely Chelsea.
I was out, Charlie, I'm a Chelsea fan. I was out there like making noise, cheering myself to Chelsea win and all that. And there was this guy, Santos. I hope
Santos,
you know him.
yeah, I know.
He just said like, Obe. So the thing happened, she had this the thing happened as if she went into coma.
Okay.
In the morning. And then I called a driver to take her to the hospital. When they came, they said I'm last baby there. You don't have to go. My mom was not sick. Nothing happened to my mom, so I just felt like, it's cool. Okay. She will come back for me, bro. I will let go tomorrow. We say you get stuff for me, so I'll
carry very, very necessary.
Then I just watched the ball now. Then Santos said, "Obe Vanakukutokulo, like Vanakukuto is dead, like that kind of thing." Bro, now I was watching ball, now tears were flowing off my, because I know that my mom was at the hospital. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. This thing, it's just one of those things. Yeah. Nothing happened to her. She just went unconscious, and then they took her to the hospital. All I could hear was my mom was dead.
Oh, Charlie, it be bad.
You understand? It feels really
sad,
bad. Then the beginning of the business came when my brother was in the US, J2. He was in the US, and he came down. But back then, 2012, he was using Galaxy Ace, Samsung Galaxy Ace. Okay. And that time, a DJF pack.
Yeah. I want his real name.
Michael. Good.
That guy do me something for SS.
Nah.
Charlie, if you watch this video, the guy make. You know what he doing? Make I talk this thing first. We did Form 1, first year. Now we dey go assembly, so some small plants be on a assembly ground where the leaves all dry for the background. So you go say if you touch the tree self, you go make like if you those akaya and stuff. They do announcement. They do announcement. You know, where you say make I go hold the tree. But that time you be senior. You know this time where you go punish junior and you go they fuck up. Where I see my party, so I just take and joke. Where I go hold the tree. Where he go stand for another place, then he tell me say make I vibrate. Where I vibrate, the whole thing do. Charlie, can't see whip me. The way they whip me.
Yeah, whip you.
Where you not go fit talk who will do the things self. Ipac, Michael, Charlie. So me that you get beef.
He was the man who shot the video with my brother's Galaxy Ace. That was like old time phone. I don't think it's even in the system now.
But then, the 2000 kid is not going to know.
Oh nah, they don't see that phone. You know the market self.
You want to time that.
So my brother gave the phone to him to shoot the. I shot the when they are bringing the cops. Okay. I shot it and he shot the other part, the Saturday program with the phone, and I edited it with movie maker. Windows movie maker.
That's the way we take the edit when I dance videos.
Trust me, stuff. The beginning was very funny, but then it was very fast. It happened very fast. Okay. I can't just figure out how it happened, but then I think God just planned this to happen, right? I took the work and then I worked on it. My brother left to the. If it's not Nigeria, then it's UK. I can
really
like I can
be
actual
specific on
with where he went to, and then he came. No, it was London. So he went to London and came down. When he was coming back from London, he bought me my first camera, Nikon D3200.
Yeah, no camera.
No problem. That's the first camera he bought for me because he saw the work and he was impressed. It was just with camera, phone camera. And then it was that good. So he felt like, oh, you can do this. Back then, I've been using a Nokia N97 to do those kind of edits.
Charlie, they hear the phones, my name, you know, go fit.
That was like, wait then. See, this Nokia phone, it goes slide down like this way, get.
I see that
keyboard.
Get some keyboard
back then, Charlie, we they use phone from.
Myself, I used them before, yeah.
So that be the phone that they use. They do some small edits. So you see, I'm saying, if you can do this with just phone, you can do something better than that.
Yeah.
So he was at Nigeria. And I talked to him that when I'm working with the D3200, sometimes when I'm taking videos,
you know they go on.
No, like it goes on, but then it doesn't last for long. You can shoot and it to tell you that the camera is hot, so you have to let the camera to cool.
So that the camera can decide what you go do.
Charlie, stress, oh bro. Then I talked to my brother and told him, Jay, this one is not going on. I'm not really getting it. We had a program at Achimota for EP Church, Achimota. My pastor, Jean Paul Agidi, shout out. So he organized the Shida Praise program.
You go to church?
I go to church, bro.
Sometimes.
Come on, man. He's the one who organized Shida Praise program at Achimota Church. Where we at when I was at Amasama with my big brother. So he came down to Ghana. He took me to a camera shop and said I should pick the one I can pick. So
the pastor?
No, my brother, okay. Jay. I went to the shop and I bought a Nikon Canon 60D. That was the camera he bought for me. So I had 2 cameras back then. All those days I was back at school.
Uni. Wow. So but your course you were doing in uni wasn't too related to.
I read multimedia at ICT. We had multimedia course at level 200.
Okay.
And it's 2 semesters. So in the semester we had the audio courses and then we have the video courses. So Mr. Saki, I don't know whether you're a doctor now, but then wherever you are, thank you. So he's the one who helped me. He knows that I know my way around stuff, so he always wants me to be around to
do
help
something.
with those stuffs. Like he introduced me to Audacity, one program like that. That's what I used to do my project work for audio works. Okay. It was fun, bro. Yeah. So after then, that was it. It all just bloomed. He connected me to a lot of people. Like I've worked at Achimota, and then I've got a lot of people who keep calling to want to work with me, and the life started from there. That's how the career started.
Charlie, it is stress rough, but thanks to God, we passed through.
Oh, Charlie, if I want to talk about the stress, we will not be here today. But you know, this is it. I love the fact that people are appreciating art now. There's one thing people don't understand about photography and then cinematography and all those stuff is, I'm a wedding photographer, okay, and a beauty photographer. Okay. You understand? And then we have landscape, nature, and all those stuffs that people do, wildlife photography and all that stuffs. If you are coming to give me a work, be straight to yourself and tell me that this is what you want me to do. Yeah. So if you want me to do this for you, stick to it. Let's do what you want me to do for you. Okay. You don't have to change your ways. There are some kind of photographies that you do. They are just fine art. Fine art is, I have a couple of pictures online that you can see as Mr. Replay. Okay. But there are some that you see my real, like poses and things in there. But there are some that you not see my poses. You just see like my face being smoothing out. Yeah. Cool. So our work doesn't have to pan out to the fact that somebody wants to tell you what to do. You understand?
The person should be able to voice out.
Tell me what you want.
I want you to do for me.
Tell me what you want.
Do your job.
People like fine art that I want my people to see. Yeah. Now this is it. There are things in photography that you can't avoid, like pimples, like the acne, and then the blemishes, the imperfections,
stretch marks.
Those things you can take it off because it's not part of the person's body from birth.
Yeah.
But there are things like freckles, the freckles, and then like those how do you call it? I can't really remember the name, but there are some things that on people's faces that make them unique.
Tribal mark.
You don't have to take it off.
Okay.
It's unique. That's fine art. You have to do something for somebody. Do it for the person to know that this is me. If you look at Stoneboy, there's this sign on his forehead.
Yeah, there's a sign.
Any artist, any photographer that shoots Stoneboy, they don't take it off. It becomes part of him. So
it's natural.
You have to make sure that there are things that people know for the person that you don't have to take off. So if you want us to do fine art, let's do fine art. Beauty art, let's do beauty art. If you want to do, just tell me what you want to do. No. You understand? So
now let's come back to your work. Basically, you do photo shoots, wedding. Which other ceremonies you do?
Well,
outdooring.
I had an experience.
Birthdays.
I had an experience way back, and I stopped the funeral programs. Trust me, bro. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever had in my life, bro.
Funeral programs?
Yeah, funeral programs. I've dropped a lot of them. It's not about the money. It's about myself. Like, I want to not put myself into anything.
To those anything
you understand?
Funeral.
Yeah. I had a program. They told me the program would be like when they bring the corpse from the mortuary and then we take videos, and then when they get back, we start shooting from the morning, right?
Okay.
And they call me at 2 a.m. that they are done with the decoration. So I should come and take videos before people start coming in. Come on, bro. This is me. I don't like cops.
Okay.
2 a.m. Come on,
so
man.
you are going to capture those things and then go to sleep.
Come on, man. Like, that's why I stopped. Like I said, give me any money, I will not do it.
Okay. So basically you are not into funeral.
No. I will not do funerals again.
Okay. So Charlie, we know they do funeral again.
No.
And I mean they in the job, so we know they do funeral again.
I will not do funerals again.
So we just anything celebrating apart from funeral, you are okay.
I'm there. Let's say weddings.
Okay.
Pre-shoots for either weddings or birthdays, parties, beauty shoots, portraits, anything of that sort I'll do for you. So, but aside that, anything.
So what? Let's go to video. You are a videographer too.
Yeah, I do cinematography.
Okay, it's what?
Cinematography.
Cinematography. Charlie, you know, with videography, or you into.
You know, videography is like you going to get the work out.
Okay.
But you see, there are a lot of photography that people do that people don't know what goes behind.
Behind the scenes.
So if you're a cinematographer, like use cinematographer, you do your own art. You create the kind of shoot you are going to do, the scenes, and then the storyboard. You understand? So everything you're going to do, you design it yourself.
All right.
But for a videographer, you can go and then look at the creative artists behind the work, and you do what they want you to do for them.
Oh, okay.
But then cinematographer, you can take the work back home and do it for yourself.
Do what you want to do with it. Okay. So you do all those things, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So how do people get to link up with you if?
My people, if you want to get in touch, it's just Replay Media Vision on Facebook, Replay Photography on Instagram. If you want to reach me on call or WhatsApp or text message, just text or message me on 024-719-3047 or 054-266-8523. Those are my numbers. Anyhow, either call or message, I'll be there for you. Okay. Anyway, we travel wherever you are. So far, we travel to Kumasi, Takwa, Ketekrachi, Dambae, Cape Coast. We've gone to a lot of places. So anywhere you are, just call.
Excuse me, is it paying?
It's paying.
Or it will pay?
It's paying, but then the problem is there's a new wave that we want to venture into now. Anytime I want to work for you, you have to enter into contract. Sign the contract and let's have ourselves hold to that contract. Okay. You don't have to come out and be saying things that people will think that
it's not part of the contract.
It's hurtful. Like there are some clients who will say shit about you and it hurts. Okay. You understand? Probably the person is not having what you are offering, and then you choose to do it for the person because you want to do it to help the person.
For perfection and stuff.
Then later on, they will just go back and then be saying stuff about you, bro.
Charlie, if you're not ready for business, don't contact us.
You understand?
So it's strictly business.
Yeah, strictly business, man.
On Replay Media. Charlie, that is Mr. Replay. This is the man behind the cameras. If you see any beautiful picture and then it is written boldly Mr. Replay or Replay Media Vision, Charlie, this is the man behind the Replay. You've heard the story, and then Charlie, we started from fun to a pathetic mood, and then we entered into business. So Charlie, I know you get your own for inside. Sure. So my name is Tambo Manafras. This is Life Story on HORS Media TV. So Mr. Replay, your last words, and then some shout outs to some few people, Charlie. I don't say you get some. Let's go.
Charlie, okay, this is it. I'm a straight person. I say the things the way they are. There are people in my life that I can't take out. One is J2. Like I've been mentioning J2. People don't know, like,
who J2
you know, J2 is my big brother. We are twins.
Okay.
He came after our big sister, and then they are twins. He's Julius.
So we have J2 and then
like our big sister is Linda.
Okay.
And then Julius, Justice.
Julius and Justice.
Then John before me. So
the John guy, they be hard guy rough.
I tell you something. So see, I've gone through a lot, but same way he has been there for me.
Okay, so
Somebody who is holding you down through university, pay your fees, hostel fees, and then feeding and all that. Charlie, come on, man. It's not something.
Charlie, J2. Charlie, we all with the bug give you.
He's one man that I told him is my God on earth. He's not saying anything yet. I just pray that all the prayers he's praying for me now.
The wishes for come true.
Is to come true. You see the real.
Charlie, some few shoutouts. I don't say you know go left your circle, boys.
That's what they do, man. See, the street we do, no. If we there, we do grow.
Mafke circle, Charlie.
Mafke circle.
Big ups.
Hey, quotation.
The boys be hard rough.
I tell you, quotation. Valik. Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Hey, Hammer. Boys do. Yeah, Ben Jagger. Hey. Bro. My boys.
He left somebody. People feel they left somebody out.
Ooh.
The only female among you.
Oh.
The female vocalist of the year. That's in 2000.
We will talk that one later.
Charlie,
see, thank you guys.
Charlie, this is
all second boys. If I don't mention your name, say no say be your guy can go, bro. I hold you down anytime.
All right, Charlie. My name is Tambo Manafras, aka the hip hop teacher, aka I know we'll talk that one. We are out. Bye.